have grown up without a father or grown up without a mother? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, the deep questions. Holy mother of fuck. Oh, man. And the sad fact is, a lot of you out there who are watching this is a reality for some of you, which I'm incredibly sorry for you if that's the way life has been for you, because I think everyone deserves to have both their parents in their life, whether it be two mothers or two fathers or whatever. You deserve to have two loving parents in your life, I think. You deserve to have 1 billion loving parents in your life, because I think just having one loving parent, it's very hard on the family. It's very hard on that one parent. It's very hard. They have to be the good and bad cop all the time. Having two parents, you can kind of like dish out things and it's a lot fairer. You just get a different upbringing. Not to say that any of you who've had one parent growing up are worse off or anything like that. I just think, I don't know, the more I talk, the more I think I'm going to dig myself into a hole. As long as you're loved growing up, I think that's the only important thing. Having two parents is good and it's nice, but again, if you're loved enough, then if you're loved and you're brought up well, then I think it doesn't really matter. But see, this is the thing. I'm a lot closer to my mother than I am my father. I'm not really super close to either of my parents. I like, my family is weird. We're not the type of family that are very open about things. We don't talk a lot about things. We don't share feelings. I don't think I've ever heard or said, like, I don't think I've ever heard my parents say that they love me. Which a lot of you out there are going to be like, oh my God. But for me, in my situation, it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I grew up nice anyway. I grew up as a nice person. I'm not a terrible person without love. But it's just like our family weren't the most open to express that kind of love to each other, or to express feelings to each other, or to explain our emotions to each other all that much. And it has its downsides, but I mean, it turned out okay. But I think I'm a lot closer to my mother than my father. I couldn't live without either of them. I absolutely love both of them. And my father was like, he was the one who was working a lot when I was younger, and then he retired when I was younger. My father's pretty old. He turned 80 last month. Actually, yeah, we're in July now. He turned 80 last month. So my father's pretty old. He's older than most people's grandparents, actually. So I don't know. This is a tough one. No! Whichever one I pick, I'm an asshole. I'm just gonna leave it up. I'm gonna leave it up to the fates. I'm just gonna wiggle my mouse around and blah. What side am I on? Where's my mouse? I'm up top left. I was up here. So grew up without a father. Oh, 73% of people picked it. Well, I already grew up without a father. That's sad. Oh God, that was, what a question to end on. That was a very deep question. That was a very deep, provoking question. There's a lot to think about in that regard. That made me think a lot about my childhood and everything. Oh God. Well, I like that. I like opening up and sharing a bit more with people. So you get to see me more as a human. Because I feel like if I'm just making jokes all the time, or and I'm not digging into these things and not sharing stuff, that you end up seeing me as just an entertainer. And I don't want that. I want people to actually see me as a full human. Like a dimensional being, that I actually have depth to me, that there's more to me than just shouting, yelling and swearing all the time, that there's more to me, that you actually know more about me. Not that I delved into anything super deep, but just sharing is nice every now and then. You guys are my new extended family. Anyway, probably gonna leave this episode here. Well, what's the next one? Would you rather be male or be female? I'm not answering that. Oh God.